So for this problem, it's asking us to know the demand and supply shifters really, really well as how to manipulate them to lower equilibrium price. So the first thing I would do is just draw out an equilibrium graph and label what you want to have happen. So I want the price to go down. Then I would think to myself, what two events could cause the equilibrium price to go down? Well, one thing that could happen is that supply would shift to the right, because if supply shifts to the right, that would decrease the equilibrium price. The other thing that could happen that would cause this effect is for demand to shift to the left, and that would also lower my equilibrium price. All right, so let's go ahead and look through our options. First option, more orange trees survived last year. If more orange trees survived last year, okay, that might be a supply shifter, but I don't know. That's not really telling me a clear, we had really good weather or really bad weather. It just says a few more trees survived, so it might have a minimal effect. I might just put a question mark next to that one. The price of apples, a substitute for oranges, is higher this year. Well, if the price for a substitute is higher, we know that demand for its substitute good would shift to the right, and a shift to the right will not get a lower equilibrium price. All right, so then I have the government taxes orange producers. Well, what does a tax do? A tax would actually increase marginal cost, which would also raise the price. So it can't be that one. It says firms in the orange industry launch an effective advertising campaign. Well, effective advertising campaigns increase tastes and preferences and shift demand to the right. Okay, so then we have new studies suggest that oranges contain traces of cancer-causing substances due to pesticide residue. This means eating an orange could kill you. Okay, so what would happen to demand? That is a very, very clear shift of demand to the left, which is what you want to have happen in this case to drive price down. More orange trees surviving last year, that's nice, but I don't know if that's going to be a big enough supply increase to cause equilibrium price to go down.